All right.
On my show. Go.
It is your show. You're the host.
No, I'm just here. I have no idea what's going on. Things just go on, and I have no idea what's going on. Things go on behind my back. Makes you wonder what else is going on behind my back.
Ryan Whitney texted me yesterday saying he's in
Uh-huh.
Nova Scotia. He can't do the show. We have a
Hmm.
bunch of ads. I
I have
asked
no. I
Rico to
love
step
doing the
in.
show. I have no problem. I would do the show every day with you guys. That's not my issue. Is that I'm happy to do it, but we do have also a text thread with the three of us on it. I don't know why I was.
That's on Whitney. I assumed you were on it.
You saw incorrect. I was not. And Whitney's
Yeah,
texting me for fucking movie
yeah.
recommendations. Meanwhile, he's stabbed me in the
On him.
back.
That's on him.
Oh, fuck him.
That's
Okay.
and then I knew we reached out to move the show earlier for March Madness. So
Fine.
that's
No problem.
100%. Right. Thank you. So that's 100% on him. But we had to do the show because it's a huge day and we got ads starting with DraftKings. When it
Go.
comes
I'm happy to do it. Of course. Go ahead.
So obviously March Mania tonight. They clearly can't say madness, so I won't. But March Mania, one thing is for sure, nothing's for sure. Upsets, buzzer beaters, Cinderella's advancing, top seeds going home early. All bet unexpected every upset every day with DraftKings Sportsbook. With live betting, exclusive content, promos, parlays, DraftKings, the ultimate college basketball destination for March. Ready to make your first bet? Check out the matchups. Pick a team to win. It's that simple. First time, here's something special just for you. DK customers, new DK customers, bet 5 to get 200 in bonus bets instantly. Bet the unexpected with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code UNNAMED. That's code UNNAMED for new customers. Get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Jackpocket. Another way to make some money, maybe. Ordering official state lottery tickets has never been easier thanks to Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app, Powerball, Mega Millions, state games like Pick 3 or Pick 4. You name it, they've got it. The Jackpocket lottery app is great because you can order tickets whenever you want right on your phone. New customers, you get the first ticket free with code Barstool. That's code Barstool for your first lottery ticket on Jackpocket. Download the app today. And I'll do one more, and then we're done with the ads. You can get in the show. Max, welcome to your new American dream. Go inside the lives of the original influencers, Jake and Logan. Oh, yeah, this is. I said the advertiser. I don't know. That was kind of confusing, but this is the new reality show, Paul American on Max. The series will take you beyond the trending moments, championship fights, headline-making controversies into the heart of the Paul family. Every day is a high-octane thrill ride as the brothers expand their empire from viral content creators to the world's biggest entertainment and sports superstars. Along the way, they navigate parenthood, family pressures, personal growth after a lifetime spent under the internet's microscope. This is the Paul family, unfiltered, uncensored, unapologetic. Love them or hate them, you won't be able to look away. Stream Paul American March 27th exclusively on Max. I think I'm interested in that show.
Yeah, I don't really know much about. I know one is a wrestler and one's a boxer. I don't know much about them. And
I would
they have the
say,
drink. Yeah,
yeah, Logan does. He used to
yeah,
actually work for us, Logan.
right.
With when we are back with Penn, I would say those two are the greatest marketers of our generation. For my generation, I don't think there's
Well,
any
yeah.
two who have built bigger brands, bigger followings.
Bigger than like the Kardashians or the Jenners, like
I would put them up against the Kardashians.
the one who's dated with Timothy Chalamet. She's not bigger,
Yeah,
no. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, I mean they're not really our generation, the Pauls, but yeah, I know what you mean.
they're mine a little bit. I guess they're a little younger. Jake, I don't know. Like for what they've built, and it's similar to Kardashians without having
Traditional platform.
a traditional or a skill that is when you're like, well, they have that like they can throw a baseball 99 miles per hour, or they weren't on a network. They did it all
That's what I'm saying,
themselves.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't. There's no network, no tradition, no movies, no music, no nothing. I'd agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And I mean, just crazy going from fighting Floyd Mayweather, the other one's the
Tyson and
WD, and the other guy has the Tyson, the biggest events in the world. There is really remarkable what they've done.
any thoughts on that, Rico, or no?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, they started from the internet, and then they're obviously superstars now.
Pretty
like,
good.
Started on
pretty
the
good.
internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started doing vines like they were out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, all self-made. Yeah, so very respectable.
Would you put John Fanta on that list, Rico, or no?
I have a little bit of a bone to pick with you on that.
Okay.
So,
I'm with Rico on this one, by the way, but go ahead.
in what regard?
Well, because like Rico like introduced Fanta to the Barstool world. Am I right, Rico?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
and
And
you
then
guys
this,
even said like, "Oh, who is he?" before we got him, and then fell in love with him. I'm still
yeah,
friends with him, but it's just like it seemed like it was low hanging fruit and was very as an outdated thing. Like, where I'm obviously here. Like, what do you know?
yeah. Where's Rico?
I mean,
I'm not a big fan.
not
Yeah,
I didn't
I'm
think he
not.
was doing the where's Rico thing. I think he was going back to he wanted to bring up the Reese's thing, right?
maybe.
I thought it was about the because there was the back and forth a little bit with whether Fanta was the one who leaked the Rico incident with the kid.
Where's Rico? And I think he was on that Spaces. I think Dave's
That's
right.
right.
I have a feeling he was right. So I'm now into the office here. Special assignment. I want to find out if he was on that Spaces here. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get down to the bottom of it. Yeah. What's going on, man? Happy tomorrow.
So I think that's what he was referring to. I don't think he was poking fun at your work ethic. I think he was like, let's get to the bottom of the Reese's. And I love Fanta. He's great at his job. He's so enthusiastic. I tried to hire him. He wouldn't do it. He's the one who got away. My bone with you was I sent a text because you were really mad.
Yeah, I was mad initially at the video. I had then calmed down, and he reached out, like whatever. And I do like him, so it's one of those. I'm not gonna like excommunicate him forever. But yeah, I was mad at the low hanging fruit. Like we're on streams for 12 hours a day for 4 straight days. Like I'm obvious to do that I thought was stupid. It was low hanging fruit. It was like, why did he say that?
Because of the Reese's.
Right. I guess I didn't realize that in the moment. I thought he was taking shots at just in general.
So my thing, either way, I thought it would be a funny thing. Like, all right, we're all gonna be at the Final Four. Let's do a peace summit. Fanta, Bosco try to navigate it on the river, and Bosco immediately says we quashed it. It was done. Like, have an eye for content. That
That's not great. Not great instinct.
like, I mean, that would have been a funny if the hatred going up.
Sure.
That would have been good. And you instantly like, nah, but those are people who say Bosco, that it's an act or something. It's like it would have been a very funny thing to be on that river walk with you and Fanta trying to come to pieces with the Reese.
But Fanta would have been but he would have rolled over though. It's not like Fanta would have fought Rico and seen it.
No, but no, correct. But maybe I could have, got
a Rico moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to get that out. So, but you guys are now all good and copacetic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Rico going on. His phone number got leaked. He got worked up about that. It just feels like a Rico heavy. But this is a Super Bowl week. I mean, these are 2 weeks of the year that kind of define it.
And I will say, it would get me mad. Like, they want.
Oh, for sure.
They
Happens to me.
that backs up like he's a toy of PMT, and they stick him on you. And, he's a thespian. I saw him giving you the business.
Yeah, Travis said it. He's like, when you go out there, it's you versus the room. It's everybody against you. It's man in the arena. So. But that makes good content, obviously. So it is what it is.
Have you gotten better at not getting worked up or no?
Yeah, I mean, you get worked up in the moment, but I don't take it home.
No?
Why, you think I do?
No, I'm asking. I don't know. We don't really talk anymore. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think
you guys don't talk anymore.
Not really. Not in a bad way, but no. I mean, well, is that right?
Yeah, but right, it's probably healthier. I used to like annoy the shit out of him all the time.
Oh yeah, no, I this is not a plea to talk to you ever again. I'm just saying you asked, and I said no. I mean, we get along fine. Yeah, you stab me in the back, I'll never forget it, and that's how it is.
We talk about movies here and there and this and that, but yeah, it's not.
No, we don't. No, we don't talk about movies here and there. That never fucking happens. That's a complete lie. What movies do we talk about here and there? What are you talking about?
You're right. No, you're right.
I mean, I like Rico. I can't help myself. We're in this together.
Yeah, Rico does that. That's a Rico move. He'll just say blatant things like just little things he tries to get out that just aren't true, and you do have to be like, well, that's not like.
All right, he's right. Yeah.
Yes, but it's okay. It's okay. Can I real quick at the end of last week's episode, we forget other stuff. We both called this would happen. I happen to like Carrabis, but I knew he was gonna text me like 20 times. And then, because he was mad for some reason, and then put up that video. And it's like, and I said to him, like, well, you said these things. Like, you have to own it. It wasn't, I don't think it was taken out of context. He disagrees. But if you say shit like that, and you go on these podcasts and talk about the glory days, fine. But there's a shitstorm coming when you do it. So deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's what I expected, and I don't know what he's mad about.
He reached out to you, right? I assume after?
No, I don't know if he has a number, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't hear from him. and I like him too, but he's done this like multiple times, and he said the same thing multiple times.
He'll do it today.
Context. Yeah. I don't know what it says about, hey, what every interview he does, the only takeaways, the only thing that make headlines is him talking about Barstool. So I'm sure that's what they ask about, and it is what it is. I listen. I like Jared, and
So do I.
I'm gonna go off on a rant on him when it comes up in that fashion. So it is what I mean. Like, I didn't think about it more than a second after
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
talked.
yeah.
And I do like Jared, and Jared grew up. He's, he had my poster on his room growing up. Like, he literally did. Like, he grew up with me being his guy. So, but he whatever. It's happened multiple times where he says what sounds like clear shots at us has been taken out of context by who he's talking about. So maybe he's not good at doing those. I don't really care, but we knew he was going to do what he did.
Right. And yes. What's the follow from Dante from this when we were doing the picks the other day? So you've gotten rid of this show, or
he's just so dumb, really. He's one of the more infuriating. That show really doesn't do anything. And then there was more copyright stuff that they posted on Instagram. Who's ever doing it? It's just not worth it's one thing if we're talking about, Spitting Chicklets or PMT getting a couple copyright violations by accident, but this show nobody watches. So, and it's almost like with a copyright violation, I'm a horse guy. And people's your training fee, whether you have secretariat or a mutt, is the same amount of money. A copyright violation, whether it is these guys or your best show, costs the same amount of money. So what are we doing? Why are we fighting? And they don't seem to get the message. So yeah, he's done.
It's a big price tag every time.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's ambulance chasers that we're dealing with and trying to settle and get it, but it sucks.
What are you interested in, Rico, this week? You're here. Well, you have any stories you want to bring up? What jumps out to you?
I'm looking at this stuff. Obviously, I saw you got mad at Annika.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
What was she, have a different drink or something?
Yeah. In a video, which in a world of seltzers, Barstool has them all almost. Like, I'm a High Noon guy, only drink High Noon. Or we have Trulies that do business with us. We have Sun Cruise. We have a lot. And I saw a video of her just drinking pretty much the only one we don't have. So that annoyed me. So I came up, and sometimes I don't know. It's like she seems like she can take if you're going to dish it, seems like you can take it. So I went up and read her the riot act when I saw her.
How'd she handle it? Okay.
Yeah, she did handle it okay.
That's good. That's a good test. Yeah, you never know.
In fairness, you have done that from top to bottom, because I know Gaz. You were like, hey, look at this picture of Gaz when he did it.
Oh yeah, well, Gaz.
You go right straight down. No, I know, yeah, but you hold everybody. Yeah.
I did like seeing this Dan Bernstein stuff. Eddie's enemy.
He's
psycho. He's like Rico. He's a fucking psychopath.
That is like Rico.
That is. Yeah, I mean, Rico would do it.
He's something Rico would do.
I mean, he did it, to give Bernstein credit. He did it on his own account. He didn't do a burner account. He didn't go after anybody's family specifically. But it is Rico DNA. This guy is like, he's
off the rails.
You want to involve the kids? You want to, and now, here it is. This is the guy who Eddie got into this is the guy who mouthed Bernstein, remember, with Eddie a few months ago.
Yes. Rumors are swirling. He's done. We'll find out.
I would just say my experience in radio would be you'd probably get fired for this. Yeah, I would think.
Yeah, you would think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly a giant.
I'm sure management is the juice worth the squeeze. Like, I mean.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. So I assume he'll get fired. He hasn't been on, right, since it happened?
Correct.
Yeah, so, yeah. What else? What do you got, Rico?
I thought Mintzy and Mook did a great thing for Ben DiGiulio and his sister. Obviously, did you see that?
No.
Raised a ton of money. I think it's on the last sheet. Raised a ton of money for.
I know that DiGiulio has gone through one of the worst stretches of luck.
Horrible.
And it's crazy, right? Jesus.
$11K on Tuesday night.
Well,
Dave, you're okay with that being a ton of money, Dave? You're 11K?
That's a ton of money.
All right. In a 4-hour stream or whatever they could. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm just surprised, Dave. I'm surprised, Dave. I mean, you're okay with 11K, Dave?
A ton of
money.
All right.
A good amount. Good amount of money. Good amount of money. All right.
No.
I mean, it's nice. I mean, it's a nice gesture.
Nice.
Yeah. If there's $11,000 on the floor, you wouldn't,
I wouldn't not pick it up.
You'd pick it up.
I would never describe.
No.
Now, again, there may be like, if your child, Rico, is running a lemonade stand.
Great day.
Yeah, he made a ton. He made 11 grand. Like, oh shit, your kid made 11 grand on his lemonade stand. When you're talking about a Barstool fundraiser in the scheme of some of the things we've done around here, I don't know that I would. They made a ton.
Fair.
So if I said,
disparage their efforts.
If I said a ton of money to
see
you,
the good in things.
If I said a ton of money, what would you have said?
7 figures. I thought they did. You're right.
Seven figures.
Yeah, a ton of money for.
Well, 470,000 would be a ton of money. That's 6 figures. No.
What's that?
It was 820,000. You said 7 figures. Like if they raised 500 grand,
820. But I 820 would be a ton. But I thought it was going to be 7 figures.
11,000. Jeez.
I love Ben. It was a good effort. I'm trying to see the good in people. It was a good
bad luck continues. 11 grand. Jesus, I don't know. Well, okay, I guess.
All right.
What is this? This guy's tweeted at me like 70 times. What is this book? What is this? This guy wrote this book about. I'm sure you've seen it. It's the Daily Mail.
I saw the headline. I saw it.
I say quote tweet. I say quote tweet the headline.
Yeah. And the thing about that, so that's the Daily. The headline was something like how
I have it here. The uncensored rise of Barstool's Dave Portnoy, brushing off kinky sex tape and cuckolding humiliation to build audacious brand. That's a good headline.
Well, what made me the most audacious is the Daily Mail, which is where that was published, I believe, then invited me to the White House Correspondents' Dinner as a guest of theirs. They're like, we have a table. We'd also like to work with you and have you like write articles and pay you for it and do a lot more. Like, our readers love you. Like when we put your name, they read. It's like, well, they love me. Click on it because you put headlines.
Who's not clicking on that?
Yeah. Like, I don't think there's anything. And I mean, he emailed me that after the headline. I was like, that's
the Daily Mail guy did.
Yes. And I obviously quote tweeted. I thought it was funny. I don't care. I'm not sure a ton of people are in my shoes who would be like, oh, I don't care about that. That was a wild headline.
And it's an excerpt from some biography, right?
If somebody wrote an unauthored.
Right. No, it was authored. Unauthorized.
Unauthorized.
Right. And he keeps tweeting. He tweets like, I get tweets from this guy all the time. Like, hey, why isn't anybody acknowledging?
He wants us to like promote his book.
Yeah. Like, did he reach out to you for an interview or anything?
I'm not quite sure if he did.
Yeah. Are you going to read it?
No.
You're not going to read a biography about you?
No.
That's interesting.
We're doing our own.
Well, I know that you're doing it with Francis, right?
Yep.
Yeah, which would be great. But I'm just, it's sort of that thing. If there was a book written about me, it'd be hard not to just to look at it and say, what's wrong?
I liked his title.
What is it?
It was like how the clown became king, or the jester became.
Yeah. I don't think it's like a hit. I don't think
it is easy. No. Either. I think it's maybe that's why it's like, why aren't they public? It's like, why? But it's
you have one coming out.
Yeah. So
is that agreed to be a publisher and everything for that?
We do.
Who is that? Who's the publisher?
It is fuck. I know who the publisher is.
A big one, or
it's a big
Random House or
Penguin? No.
Penguin? No?
I think it's Oh my God.
Are you gonna have to go to like
Random House, I believe.
Would you go to bookstores and do signings?
Yes.
Oh wow.
If you and Francis started the process of he just interviews you a bunch, or
we're starting next week.
Okay. Do you have a date? Publish any idea?
December, I think, or 9. It takes about 9. I can't believe my brain is like
just troubling. This is like
I'm pretty sure. I don't want to say the wrong one though. Simon & Schuster.
Simon & Schuster. Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah. Yep.
Title yet or no?
No title, no nothing.
Any ideas? I'm bad at titles.
So, no, I don't. We don't have ideas.
Rico?
I don't have a title, but I have a question. You have said forever, like your one night roast, your final night when you told all the stories. Are you prepared to tell all those stories in the book, or are there some you
No, they'll be in the book. I think we've gone back and forth on what it would be exactly, and there are untold, or we're pretty candid, but there'll be things. It's going to be I think a mixture of like an underdog story with seminal moments trying to tell it, like, Private Parts meets Social Network meets like Blow.
Okay. Will you do the audio of it?
Yeah, we'll do an audiobook.
You're going to read it? You should have Mintzy read it or something. Have different Barstool people do each chapter.
I can read it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I'm excited for it. I think it'll and with Francis
will do a good job.
And we're going to have like a lot of people kind of, that's what I said, because we originally looked at outside people to help me with it. But Francis, Tommy, me, Gaz, like I want everyone involved so we get, we don't miss things. And I think it'll be good.
Good. All right. What else? What else we got?
Whitney and Riggs finally playing golf together.
Yeah, Whitney's done fucking YouTube series with every golf fucking brand in the world. So finally, Foreplay gets their chance 90 groups later. So yeah, that'll be good. Although, did you guys see the teaser for it? It looks like it's just like 3 singles matches or something. I was confused. I don't know.
They actually already played.
I didn't see it. I just saw it.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I have no idea. But yeah, that's it. I mean, look, I'm looking forward to it. What's anything going on with the with your golf thing, Dave?
We're getting there. I've been freaking out on people.
That's a lot of moving parts, though, right?
Yeah, not as many, but the paperwork's going to be signed on it soon, very soon. If not already, it's imminent, and then we can start moving and get going. But yeah, it'll be a what I hope to be the best golf creator YouTuber tournament to ever exist.
What's the prize? Do we know?
It'll be at least 7 figures.
Wow.
That's a ton of money.
Yes.
It's not 11,000?
Oh, nope.
It's a ton of money.
Okay, ton of money. Well, that's good. Okay, good.
What did you mean? I saw your dad's tweet. What did you mean? He thought they lost in the...
My dad is right now lately in a vortex of old things. They came over and he was just sitting next to me. It was Monday and he goes, Auburn just got eliminated from the tournament. I go, what? Because they're out. They're at 1 seed. They go, oh, I didn't even cry. I'm like, oh, that's shocking. They're at 1 seed. He's like, yeah. I don't know what he was looking at. You
watch like an old game or something?
Maybe he was looking. He was on his phone.
Conference
maybe
tournament.
the SEC tournament.
Yeah,
but
probably.
then last night, he texted me. He texted me last night saying that was a great pizza review with Teddy Atlas. Teddy Atlas. I did that at least 6 years ago.
Years ago, right?
Yeah.
Wait, how do you respond to that?
I didn't. I just let that one go.
You'd say thanks or anything?
Oh, no,
that's crazy.
No.
How old is he now?
He is early 70s.
Oh, so he's still pretty young.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's
Yeah.
Well, it's good he saw it.
Yeah,
that was on Staten Island.
Yeah, I know it was. He just caught up.
You speak very fondly, obviously, of going to Saratoga, growing up, things like that. Do you have memories like that of the tournament with your dad? Like, was that one of those you pull out of school? Wasn't that big a deal?
No, I don't. Nothing like that.
All right.
My baseball memory with him, my early sports, he took me to 86 Bruce Hurst. Pulled me out of school, like they called me on the intercom, like, Dave Portnoy, please come to the office. I don't even know how old I could figure it out. I was 86, I was 9. And he's like, we're going to the Red Sox playoffs, and we sat in the bleachers. Bruce Hurst pitched the game. I believe
the Angels or against the Mets?
No,
Yeah.
Angels.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was
awesome.
one. And then Saratoga. Saratoga, though, I wasn't like a kid. Obviously, I was old enough to go like gamble and stuff. I was like 12, 13.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm just saying fathers and sons sports.
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
What do you mean?
Like you bond over it, you know?
Yeah. Well, my father's dead, but yeah, no, you're right. You do. That is true. Well,
You've told stories about different things, like good moments and stuff.
Sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No. Yeah. It's weird. But Dave grew up, right? Like the NCAA tournament was not that big a deal when we were growing up. Like it wasn't my friends, but being in Boston, it just wasn't.
I always loved it, but it
Same.
was not like a.
No, it's like, it's not the same as, yeah. What's your strategy the next couple of days, Rico? Are you just going to be in the cave the whole time?
Yeah, short cards and try to get the ones I really like. 4 or 5 a day, maybe. Maybe a couple of different things live, but not have a ton of action out there. 4 or 5 that I really like pre-tournament, as it goes on, and just kind of fire away.
I didn't see
the big ones.
This clip is amazing.
What's that?
The Celtics did an all-female broadcast.
So I got a bunch of so I'll set up. I think it's from our show account. So I saw some tweets. So yeah, once a year they do this 1 second. They did this all-female broadcast. Jackie McMullen, who's great, was on it. But they had a player for the Connecticut WNBA team there as well. And I think it's Delino DeShield's daughter. And
no kidding. That's
I think,
I passed her hands in him.
I think I'm right about that. And she didn't know. It's not even her fault. She's like 23. She's calling the game. Listen, yeah, here you go.
All right, I got to stop obsessing over Tommy now.
I don't think that's even possible.
Who's Tommy?
Tommy Heinsohn.
Oh, wow. Legendary.
Celtics Hall of Famer.
Coach. And then announcer.
I'm still learning. Look, I'm still getting acclimated.
Don't worry about it.
We got time.
He was just
I mean, it's just
that, like you said, I don't know that that's on her. If
that's on NBC Boston. You can't put her in that spot. It's stupid. It's first of all, the whole thing is dumb. I don't mean to be like whatever. Like if people pay a lot of money now, they want to watch the Celtics. Cable costs. You don't want to be lectured for a game. I love Jackie. She's great, but the whole thing is stupid. So it's just it's kind of insulting, honestly. I think, but yeah, I mean, but she did not. You had no idea who Tommy Heinsohn was, and they had to correct her. So it was a little awkward, for sure.
Yeah, I would not. I mean, if it's a young girl who maybe didn't even grow up here and just happens to
right. It was just a weird.
Why in the world would she know who that is? Yeah.
Why does Kelly Keegs hate Liz Gonzales? Is it because of our mutual friend or no?
I think so.
Is it? I don't know. Is it because of K Marco?
I assume so, but I don't know. I don't know what the shot is. I am a Liz Gonzales fan. So
yeah, I never really knew her, but yeah, it seemed like it kind of came out of nowhere, no?
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I actually I like Keegs too, but if they were both walking down the street,
if one was going to get hit by
first of all, Liz would do it herself, so you wouldn't have to worry about that.
Right.
But I probably would probably push Keegs in front of the car before Liz. I think Liz was about as straightforward. Now, I don't know what went on, but Liz was someone who could take here. She got a lot of shit. She took it, never really complained about it, showed up. Infuriating person to debate with, but I always liked her. And she's like now, I think a lawyer in law school, I respect Liz. I'm a Liz stan. So I don't know where that came from.
I mean, it's probably over Keith, right? I assume.
Where is the tweet?
R.I.P. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. She called her a bitch or something, isn't it? Well, here it is. Seeing this bitch on my timeline in 2018, man, filled out so yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, so she just randomly quote tweet. I don't know. I mean, I like Kelly. I don't know Liz, so I'll take Kelly's side. If that Liz has been hit by a bus before, so she might handle another hit, I guess, right, Rico?
Yeah, I like Kelly too.
Your team, Kelly. How was the trip with Elio?
It's fun. We did good on the first day. I love betting on horses. It's actually my favorite thing to bet on. Like I just absolutely love horses. Love the sport. It was an interesting thing to do. Degenerate City. Like you're in this just room with horse racing degenerates for 15 hours.
Yeah, the setup. It was just looked like a ballroom.
Yeah,
it looks very
glitz and flare and nothing.
Yeah.
No, there wasn't.
It was a fucking lunch table, basically.
Yeah, it was.
What was the one where you bet on it and the fucking horse fell down in like 2 seconds?
2 seconds, gate open. It's a crazy world. Horse racing people are all a breed unto themselves, and we are, I guess, those people because Elio and I do it all the time. But it's quite the mishmash of people. I love it. I mean, I'd do it again. I had a very good time, but it was a fun weekend. He's coming here now. Are you going to IceCon?
I think I might be going to IceCon, maybe.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I said he wants to be invited.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't want. I just said, I don't want to get. He reached out to me. I will say again, I don't want to bring this guy up every week. If somebody agrees to go with me, I'll definitely go. But
Whitney?
No, Whitney's going. A horse racing guy.
Horse racing.
A horse racing friend of mine.
Oh, yeah.
If he agrees, but I might go. It looks like it'll be fun. I don't know.
Was crazy. What was he trying to use Mutt Stack on Elio? Those questions he sent.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was like he texted me. It was like 20 questions he sent.
Yeah, it was like a full interview. Like, what's your strategy? Are you excited to be there? I was like,
I think it probably was for a Mutt-Stack interview. I guess he had like 15 questions for. Yeah, like what's your game day preparation? What'd you eat last night? Like, what the fuck? Very strange. Very strange. What else you got, Rico?
Dragon Pizza guy can't fucking help himself.
Oh yeah, you got him too.
Fade the fuck away and hope people forget about it.
He likes it.
He wants to be the villain now.
Like
Yeah.
when he went against me and all that stuff, like he didn't run from it. He is somebody who likes. He's a jerk, but he likes to be in the middle of controversy. I mean, this was tough for me because I hate kids. But he kicked a family out of his pizza restaurant for being unruly. Now, the thing about this guy shows his true colors. He could have just done this and nobody would have known about it, but he posted a long story on his Instagram page being like, I'm sorry that I had to kick these people out, but they disrespected the restaurant, this, that. The only thing I'll say, I'm generally against kids when you're eating. If they're assholes, get them out. Crying on plane, get them out. But this is Dragon Pizza. It's just a normal.
The pizza place?
Yeah, there's nothing that makes, like, there's a couple booths. There's nothing in there that makes you think you're at, like, I did a pizza place review yesterday, Amici, I believe, in Chicago. It's sit down. Like, it's nice. It's bottles of wine, people on dates. This is not that. This is like a Papagino's on the inside, except 1/1,000th the size. It's a small little place. So how kids can be that unruly that you kick them out? But this guy, he's a jerk. He likes doing this.
Yeah, he just wants the attention.
You don't make national headlines twice for kicking people out unless you like kicking people out and being the center of attention. Right. So,
but you think he's like that, like a random Thursday when no one's around? I guess so. I mean,
I do.
He's just an asshole.
Yeah, and again, even if you go back to my video, like I wasn't bothering him. He came out and inserted himself in the middle of it.
He didn't review it at that point. You might have given it a good review at that point, and he would have before. Yeah, it could have. You look at the plus minus of that. It's like I'll just take a chance.
He's a prickly jerk.
Yeah, it's tough.
Who is Talia Lichtenstein? Who is that person?
Well, she hates us, I guess. She's a creator. She went to Cal Berkeley, which should tell you some stuff.
She hates Miss Peaches.
She hates me, and she made a fatal flaw in making a hate video out of the clouds against me. She used Miss Peaches in the hate video.
Right. So I'm sure I disagree with her, but yeah. Go ahead.
You cannot do that.
Well, I mean, you do use a dog as a prop for social media purpose. Well, a little bit.
I mean, she has her. I don't put her generally 99.9% of the time on my channel. She has her own channel.
Sure, I understand. She
want to go.
She operates her own channel. I understand.
Yeah. And honestly, she signed a bigger contract than basically every single person here.
No one's denying that. No one's denying that.
Not a prop.
Account.
No, What's that, Rico?
So she's ambidextrous. She runs her own account.
You don't have to take shots at Miss Peaches, Rico. I don't think that's appropriate. I think it's any reason to do that. I mean, the dog has to live its own life.
People nonstop talk about that dog. So
she deserves it.
Yeah, she made it's just don't look at it. If she don't like you, just don't look at it. You don't have to take the dog into it.
So she talked shit and I was nice back. I didn't even say I wanted her dead.
What was the Nicky Smokes point about UNC making the tournament?
It's bizarre.
He's so dumb. I honestly
I like him. I don't know.
From a side, he doesn't really affect me, but then I'm here in the office. He literally just works out. Like he just sits in the gym, works out, and tries to fuck everybody. And he gets paid.
What is your strategy? I've seen you in Chicago, obviously, but like, is your strategy? You're just, this is Dan's place. I'm not gonna.
Yes.
Like, you think a lot of it's ridiculous, but you're just staying out of it.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't know if it's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, Nicky Smokes, according to you, working out and trying to fuck everything is probably you're paying for that.
It goes back to our. I wouldn't mind turning this place into a Bravo reality show. Not everyone's built for that, but like that would do numbers if that's your job, just like working out and gym tan laundry and trying to fuck, and everyone. Basically goes and talks shit about each other because they thought they were this person, and we've turned into Temptation Island meets Summer House meets Jersey Shore. That's a ratings bonanza.
Well, why not do that and find 8 people at the company to sign off on it and just get a house somewhere in the summer and have them do it?
Yeah, maybe I will.
Yeah. Would you do that? Would you do that, Rico, or no?
I'm out of the game, but if Dave asked me to do something, I wouldn't deny it. So, yeah.
Of course you want to do that. Don't be an idiot.
All right. The comparison Nicky Smokes made was asinine too.
Yeah, what was it?
Wait, but don't just say, fine, you're gonna go live in a Jersey Shore house.
He's trying to be a team player. He's
trying to be a team. Fine, you're in. You're in the Jersey Shore.
Well, you got to do it now, Rico. You wouldn't deny it, you said.
All right, we're gonna do that. It's gonna be like a bunch of Nicky Smokes, bunch of young girls. We're gonna get a Jersey Shore house. You're gonna live in it. Fine, okay. Just trying to be a team player.
If you watch Surviving,
like,
I mean,
what do you mean you're gonna
You're
do
right.
it?
You're right. I said it tongue in cheek. You're right.
No, you didn't.
did not feel tongue in cheek to me. If
It
I'm
was
being
dead
fair,
ass serious. If
Yeah,
Dave
it felt
asked
like
me to
you-
do it, I'll do it.
try to be a team player.
So
it's gonna be-
You actually were like, I'm out of the game a little bit, but if Dave asked me to do it, I will do it. Okay, fine, you're in.
I don't think it's about like a bunch of young like influencers, Nicky Smokes and Rico. Rico is a good senior member of that cast. I don't hate that. It's like, who's the old guy season one, the Survivor? Rudy?
Yeah.
Rico could be like that. So you're in,
You
Rico.
have your little clip when you're like, I'm gonna tell your wife you fucking.
That's exactly it. It goes. Which of course was in jest, of course, for the record.
But if he's living in the Jersey Shore house,
No rules. Well, no rules. That's like international waters. Yeah. I mean, that dick is out to play, right, Rico, in that season?
yeah, for sure. For sure.
What was that, Dave?
So he's in. He's living in the house if we do it.
Oh, you'd have a lot of fun too with those kids. Great time. Great time. Have you looked at this bus schedule to San Antonio?
Yeah, it's tough.
How long, door to door?
You leave on Tuesday at 12 o'clock to get there Thursday at around 12 o'clock, to pick up credentials and things like that. So it's about 2 full days on the bus.
You could fly back, right?
Yeah.
All right. And you
Very,
do you feel like that's going to happen? Do you feel confident you're going to?
I said it's at this the way I thought the season was going to go. We were going to be a top 3 seed, and it's going to come down to hopefully 2 very important games: Sweet 16 and Elite 8. So we get out of this weekend. As long as we can do that, it's a disaster. You get to that, that's kind of where we were, and then anything can happen in those big games. You just got to get to that point.
So you're saying to get to the Final Four, the Sweet 16 and Elite games are important.
Yes, they're very important. I'm just saying it's yes.
Those are
get out of
critical.
the first weekend without any sweats, and let's get to the second weekend, and then we move on from there.
What do we see the new Celtics ownership?
Yeah, do you know this guy or no?
So I don't, but I've talked to my Celtics sources who say they're very happy with this group. Local guys from Georgetown, I think.
Yeah.
Celtics. So they're
$6
very
billion.
happy. Yeah,
$6 billion to you seem a lot when you don't own the building.
Yeah, I thought that would be the number, but then people obviously mentioned that they didn't own the building. Nothing does because the prices just keep going up.
Crazy
for these franchises, right? And it is one of the most prestigious franchises in all of sports. So,
what does that mean though? Like, great, but what does that mean if you spend? So it's just a toy for this guy, though, right?
Well, yes, yes and no. I mean, if prices continue to escalate as they do, you're going to make money.
Yeah. His dad, what did he buy the Celtics for? Like $300 million or something?
I'm not sure.
$6 billion?
It's crazy.
At some point too, though, I think this ownership will want to
make money.
Well, they'll want their own place, right? I know it's impossible in Boston, but like they're just going to rent.
So
I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know what you're going to do that though. But I think they're there through like 2036 or something. But yeah, I never heard that name in my life. But Bill Chisholm, I think his name is.
Yeah, I hadn't heard it either. But I looked it up, and like I said, talked to people. My main thing,
that's a ton of money, $6 billion, Rico.
That is a ton.
That's a ton of money.
Selfish perspective, a regime change could be really tough for me because I have such good connections there for my seats. So that's
you have to start working your sources here.
I had to make sure, like, is your job safe? Are my tickets safe? But it seems like we're in good spot.
Would you have bought like 2% of that if they'd reached out to you or no?
No, because
not worth it, right? You have no power then.
I think there's so many people buy for seats and tickets, but I've been blessed where I get those seats. So other than that, you're gonna have no right. You said I'm not making decisions or doing anything. Being a minority of something doesn't. Who cares?
Yeah, $360 million in 2002. They bought that for.
Well, if it keeps escalating the prices like that, it'll be a great investment.
But that can't happen though, right?
I don't know.
What, they sell for $40 billion 8 years from 20 years? That seems crazy.
You probably rewind the clock and be like, "There's no way this billion." So who knows? They just keep going up and up and up. It's just one of those things. As long as there's newly minted billionaires and people making the richest people in the world, there's only so many things that it doesn't matter how much money you have, you still may not be able to get. And a sports franchise is one of them. So I don't think the dollars and cents of, well, this is how much the team makes or this has anything to do with how much it can sell for. Because If you're one of these guys who have hundreds of billions of dollars, what do you care whether it's 6, 8, 20? Like, you want it. You want it, you pay whatever it is, and it doesn't affect you.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Kind of like horse racing, to be honest. As long that nobody makes money in horse racing, but as long as there's newly minted billionaires, there'll be billionaires spending all their money on horses.
Yeah, I'll be curious because I mean, this ownership was good. Like they stayed out of the way. They signed guys. They weren't, this guy.
Great.
They haven't had a lousy ownership in a while, so I don't know. I'll be curious. You got anything else, Rico?
No. Birthday tomorrow.
It's your
Got off to a rough start for the last couple of tournaments.
Wow.
So happy
Jesus
birthday.
Wow. Now, just so we know, tomorrow's not my birthday.
Well, it's the 22nd.
It is
When's the 22nd?
Saturday.
All right.
It's 2 days from now, Rico. Yeah.
2 days from now. I did wrong on the math.
Let's
Sorry,
see.
I saw how
focus
upset you were in the last couple of gifts you got.
Let's see what he got.
Well, you got to open the card. Yeah, I think.
Last time
you
you gave me a Christmas present, which I don't celebrate in June. So.
I think this will be a good gift.
Still nice of him to do it. I don't get that from
another birthday.
I don't get this.
I hope it's an absolute ball. Dave, thanks for everything. Happy birthday. Let's have a great tournament. Go Blue, roll Tide, the old dog.
Okay. That's nice.
Oh, the actual right jersey for Caitlin Clark.
He not only got the
one?
number wrong. Where's the album? I dug deep. I was screenshotting fucking YouTube videos. It's correct in the colors. He got the color wrong. It was red, and she doesn't have the name on the back, if you notice.
So where'd you get this?
I had a friend of mine make it. He runs a very good company.
He made it.
He made it, yes.
Got it.
And
That's very nice.
There's 2 in there. There's a large and an XL.
Okay.
So I know you're going to watch her play. Maybe if you wear the one, the lady friend wears the other, or if you lose weight, whatever. You got 2 different sizes.
Okay. Thank you, Rico.
No problem.
Great gift.
Yeah.
That's very nice. It's very nice, Rico.
Well,
There you
guy.
go.
He's my dog.
I've learned that the hard way over the last few months. But yeah, there you go. Well, very nice. All right. Anything else, boys?
No, that's it.
All right. Enjoy the games. We'll talk to you next week.